Hello, welcome to the channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about electrical panel and I will be discussing 3 points in this one. So first is type of breakers. The second is how to find a specific breaker. The third is how to turn a breaker on and off. And sorry about the sticky notes on the inspections. It's just for the to hide the address on the panel. So first is type of breakers. So usually there are 3 types of breaker, but in this panel we only have 2, but I will discuss about all 3 options. So the first one, if you see here, that doesn't have a test button, is a standard circuit breaker. It's a simple breaker that trips when circuit overloads. A second type of breaker is arc fault breakers. So this one is with a test button and a blue color. So if I press this, it trips off the breaker. What this does is it protects against fire caused by arcing faults. That means a sudden raise in power consumption or loose wiring, and it trips very easily with very slight overload on the breakers. Now the third type of breaker is GFCI breaker, which is ground fault circuit interpreter breaker. We don't have it here, but it's usually same kind of AFCI but with a yellow button. So what it does is it protects outlets from ground fault. So for example, if there is any loose neutral or loose wiring, it will trip it off, or if there's any moisture that can cause a shock, then it will trip it off. So in this panel we don't have that breaker, but we have a faceless GFCI outlet. So in this case, if you see, there are 2 buttons. So the bottom button is written as test button. So if I press this, it cuts the circuit off. The top button is reset button. So if I press it, it restarts it. Now the second point is how to find a specific breaker. So if you see on the both side of the panel, so on this side and here, there are labeled numbers. So each number gives you the breaker, and with reference to, for example, so this is first breaker, it gives you here that what it does. And now how to find a specific breaker. So for example, you're looking to find a furnace breaker. So the furnace breaker is 2A. Now on the same thing will be here. So if you see in the middle here, there are number embossed. So if you look here, 2A is on the top here. So I can cut this off if I want to do some furnace maintenance, and also once I'm done, I can turn it on back. Now the third point is how to turn a breaker on and off. So first thing is, if breakers are facing inward, that means they are on, and if they're facing outwards, for example, now the breaker is off. So for example, now as we just found out, so 2A is furnace breaker and you want to shut it off. So you just press it towards the out and it will turn off, and once you're done with all the work for your furnace, then you can just press it back inwards to turn it on. But sometimes breakers, if they trip or you purposely shut it off, they kind of stay in the middle. For example, I'll just press this test button and you will see a breaker is in the middle. That means the breaker won't turn on if you take it directly from this middle position to on, and it will go back to the middle. So put it completely off, and in few seconds you can just put it back to on position, and then your circuit will be on. So that always this AFCI, which is arc fault circuit breakers, will have a light here when you turn a breaker on, which is normal, so you don't have to worry about it. Thanks for watching the video, and if this video helped you in any way, please like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.